I am T3, and I am the founder of Future Nature and T3 Photography. And this is a new section of my YouTube channel that I'm titling Way of the Caretaker. As you all know who follow along, being a caretaker is what I believe our role on this planet is. Taking care of each other, taking care of the landscape, creating instead of destroying, finding better and different ways to do things that are less harsh on the environment. So, caretaking can be anything from, picking up trash you see in the woods to, spending a little bit of extra time on the phone with a friend who's struggling and going through some stuff. So we, first and foremost, in order to be the ideal caretaker, we need to heighten our awareness to a point where, whenever we enter a space, we just instantly know what needs to be transformed in order to make that space, that place, that person better when you leave than they were when you got there. So, awareness plays a huge role in caretaking, because if you're not aware of what's going on around you, if you're not aware of, how somebody's feeling, sometimes we can cause damage. Maybe that person doesn't want to talk, they just want to vent. So you have to be able to have the awareness to pick up on those cues. But, I just wanted to record this introduction video, as I sit here getting ready to walk out of the woods behind my house with these old fence posts that are probably, I couldn't even tell you, 60, 70, 80 years old. And it's amazing around here, all the little, cable piles you find and stuff like that. I remember on the old tracker farm I grew up on, I found the garbage dump from back in the late 1700s when the house that we lived in at the time was built. And it was like going in a time machine, and they had all sorts of crazy blue and green bottles and different stuff, and you could archaeologically sift through the decades. I wish I still had some of those cool bottles, but yeah, anytime I am in the woods especially, I'm always scanning for trash, for things that aren't meant to be there, and then remove them, And, one of the beautiful things about being a caretaker is if you're out in the woods or you're out in nature, and other people see you picking up trash, it's infectious, and they'll start to do it. And, that's essentially what I'm trying to do here, is teach you how to, we're going to start at square one with simple things like picking up a little trash out of the woods, all the way to some of the more, I don't want to use the word spirituality because that's not it, but some of the more esoteric aspects of being a caretaker. So until next lesson, I hope you are getting outside wherever you may be and enjoying some of this beautiful spring weather. It feels so good to be out here and getting my hands dirty and working on all sorts of projects. and preparing for all sorts of classes and things like that. But until next time,